Hi guys, this is Frank here from Build Your Own, and today we're going to do a walk around features and configurations review of the 2020 Ford F-150. I spent the weekend driving this truck around, went to the Oregon coast, and this truck is beautiful. This particular model is an XLT. There's a lot of trim levels, there's a lot of engines, and even this XLT, it's just one trim level above the base model, is really nice. Real quick before we get started, if you're interested in the 2020 Ford F-150, I just did a build and price review of the 2020 Ford F-150 Lariat. Very nice vehicle, lots of different features. If you're interested in this vehicle, I'll go ahead and put a link up in the corner to that video right now, and also put a link in the description below. So make sure after you watch this video, you check out that video as well. Pickup trucks have morphed into luxury cruise machines, and the 2020 Ford F-150 has not fallen behind the curve. Sure, Ford will still build you a work truck with a regular cab and an 8-foot bed, but the most popular versions are the family-oriented, family-friendly 4-door trucks with shorter beds. If you're not looking for the Super Crew cab like we're looking at here, there's an extended cab too for folks who blend work and play. With a wide range of engines and driveline combinations, there is an F-150 for nearly any budget. Unlike the competition that uses mostly steel in its construction, Ford fashions all of its pickup body panels out of aluminum. Ford even makes an in-house desert proto-racer called the Raptor. I actually did a build and price review of the 2018 Ford F-150 Raptor and a Roush edition version of that F-150 Raptor. I'll put links to both of those videos down in the description below. So let's talk about what's new for the F-150 for 2020. Not a whole bunch. This has kind of been more or less a maintenance year. Not a lot has changed. The biggest news is the availability of a Power Stroke turbo diesel V6 on the more affordable XLT trims. And Lariat trucks, one level up from the XLT, they now come standard with Ford's suite of advanced driver assist technologies that it calls Copilot 360. Base XL trucks can be dressed up with the STX Sport Appearance Package. XLT and Lariat models now have an optional black appearance package and 3 new colors: Iconic Silver, Rapid Red Tinted Clear Coat, and Star White Metallic Tri-Coat are available. Now, like I said, I did a complete build and price review, so if you want to know exactly what those packages look like and exactly what all the colors look like, check out that build and price review. Okay, let's talk about configurations for the 2020 Ford F-150. And as with most full-size pickups, there's a lot to choose from on the 2020 F-150, starting with 6 main trim levels. There's the base XL, there's an XLT, there's a Lariat, there's a King Ranch, Platinum, and Limited. Now, I also mentioned one called the Raptor. Ford also offers the off-road ready Raptor variant. Now, there are 3 cab styles. There's a regular cab style, there's a Super Cab, which is considered an extended cab, and then there's a Super Crew. This particular 2020 that we're looking at is a Super Crew. There's also 3 bed lengths. There's a 5.5-foot bed, there's a 6.5-foot bed, and there's an 8.5-foot bed. I'm pretty sure the bed on this truck is a 5.5-foot bed. And in playing around with the configurator on Ford's website, the only way you're really going to get an 8-foot bed is if you really want a work truck. If you want a single cab, and I think maybe the extended cab, you could still get an 8-foot bed. So the best you can do with a Super Crew like this is a 6.5-foot bed, and that would be my way. I'd want to get one of these with a crew cab, 4 doors, and a 6.5-foot bed. That would work for me. Oh, and a 6-inch lift. Okay, let's talk about engine options, engine choices for the 2020 Ford F-150. There's a lot of them. Across the lineup, the F-150 has an excellent selection of sophisticated engines to suit almost any shopper. The base 3.3-liter V6 is not to be overlooked, since 290 horsepower is more than adequate for many tasks. However, it works with an older 6-speed automatic versus the modern 10-speed that's otherwise standard, and it only has 265 pound-feet of torque. Aside from that base 3.3-liter engine, all the other engines, honestly, they're torque monsters. There's a 2.7-liter turbo V6 that makes 325 horsepower and 400 pound-foot of torque. And there's a non-turbocharged 5-liter V8. It makes 395 horse and 400 pound-foot of torque. There's a 3.5-liter turbo V6 as well, Another one, there's two 3.5 liters. This particular truck right here has a 2.7 liter turbo V6, and you know what? I've been driving this truck around. It feels good. But like I said, there's two 3.5 liter engines. The first one makes 375 horsepower and 470 pound-foot of torque. And then there's a high output one, the one that comes in the Raptor and the one that comes standard in the Limited. Now that one makes 450 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque. That's a lot for that engine, a lot. It's got to feel great. All right, last but not least, there is a diesel. There's a 3-liter turbo diesel V6, makes 250 horsepower, and it makes 440 pound-feet of torque. So I'm really excited you can actually get this vehicle, this truck, finally get an F-150 with a diesel engine. Super cool. Okay, so a moment ago I said, hey, there's 6 main configuration levels. So actually, let's take a moment. I said this is going to be a configurations review. Let's find out what comes standard in each configuration, in each trim level. Now, the base XL, standard features on the base XL include trailer sway control and pre-wired trailer connections. But you have to make do with the manual mirrors and windows, vinyl flooring, and a 4-speaker stereo. The optional 101A package adds some power accessories and other desirables such as Bluetooth and USB connectivity. But for the most part, the XL is a bare bones, no nonsense truck. And that one you're going to certainly be able to get with the 8-foot bed. Things start to get a little more upscale when you step up to the XLT and the Lariat. The luxury-oriented side starts to shine through. The XLT adds alloy wheels. This model that we're looking at is an XLT. So as I talk about the XLT stuff, you can be looking at it real time. So the XLT adds alloy wheels. It adds some chrome trim, front seat lumbar adjustments, and an 8-inch touchscreen with Ford Sync 3 interface and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The next trim level up from the XLT is the Lariat, and the Lariat boasts keyless entry and ignition, power adjustable pedals, dual zone automatic climate control, and leather upholstery. And honestly, that's why I did a build and price of the 2020 Ford F-150 Lariat. It's the first model to get leather interior as standard. We're going to take a closer look at this interior in a second, but yeah, you can have a root around, and it's not bad looking in here for cloth. This particular vehicle only has about 1,100 miles on it, so it doesn't have much wear. And so it shows and it presents very, very nicely because it doesn't have many miles on it. But like I said, we'll take a closer look at the interior in just a second. Let's finish talking about the rest of the configuration. Now, at the top of the food chain, the King Ranch, Platinum, and Limited deliver escalating layers of top-shelf luxury fittings across the board, only some of which are available as options on lesser trims. Last but not least, the off-road focused F-150 Raptor drops down to XLT level standard equipment, but many niceties are optional. It offers a reinforced frame, a special 4-wheel drive system, a modified long travel suspension, Fox shocks, flared fenders, skid plates, upgraded off-road tires, and distinctive interior trim with leather and cloth upholstery. Okay, let's talk pricing for the 2020 Ford F-150 and which one you should probably buy. So let's go over those trim levels and let's talk about the price. So the base model XL, I just pulled this information direct off the Ford website. So this is current as of right now. The base model XL is $28,745. The XLT, this model here that we're looking at, is an XLT. The base model XLT starts at $34,760. Moving up from that, you get the Lariat. Remember, I like the Lariat because it's the first model to get leather interior. The Lariat starts at $42,750. Then you got the King Ranch. King Ranch is $52,990. Then there's the Platinum, which is $55,520. Then there's the Limited. The Limited is $67,735. And then that Raptor, the off-road focused Raptor, that's really an XLT with a whole bunch of off-road stuff and a really powerful motor, that starts at $53,455. While the nostalgia of a regular cab two-door truck tugs at my heartstrings, I actually drive a 94C 1500 that is a single cab with an 8-foot bed. I like trucks like that. There is no denying the excellent versatility and value of a Lariat. I like the Lariat because it has leather. So my choice is to get an F-150 with the Lariat now, with the Lariat package. Super Crew, get it as a Super Crew, just like this one with the 4 doors. Make sure you get a 4x4. The only thing I hate about my particular truck that I own now, my little C1500, is that it's 2-wheel drive. I really wish it would have been a 4-wheel drive truck. So 4-wheel drive is important. Also, I would add a 6.5-foot box. So just so we can go over that again, I get a 2020 Ford F-150. I get it as a Lariat package. Make sure you get the 4x4. Make sure you get the 4x4. Make sure you get the Super Crew, so you get the 4 big doors, you get the 4-door, and then get the 6.5-foot box, right? Like I said, I think this one is a 5.5-foot box, and that's the only thing that, well, this one's an XLT number 1, so it's not a Lariat, so that's letting it down there. But what's really letting it down is that it's got the short box. I just like a little bit longer box. So anyway, yeah, I like the Lariat. The Lariat starts at $42,750, and you can upgrade to the EcoBoost V6 for $600, or the Power Stroke Turbo Diesel for $3,000, but I say stick with the standard 5-liter V8. It makes plenty of power to be comfortable for hauling any of your toys, and the cabin comes fitted with an 8-inch touchscreen. It's equipped with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, 2-zone climate control, and heated and ventilated front seats. Now, the trailer tow package and integrated trailer brake controller are must-have options if you plan to haul. When I did the build and price review on this car the other day, I didn't option any of that because, well, quite honestly, I wouldn't do any hauling with my F-150. Okay, let's talk exterior colors for the 2020 Ford F-150. Now, for 2020, Ford dropped a couple of colors and they added some colors. What colors did they drop? They said goodbye to Ruby Red, White Platinum, and Ingot Silver. And they said hello to Rapid Red, Star White, Iconic Silver, and Leadfoot. All in all, there are 14 exterior color options for the 2020 Ford F-150. They include Rapid Red, Race Red, Magma Red, Oxford White, Star White, Velocity Blue, Blue Jeans, Silver Spruce, Iconic Silver, Stone Gray, Abyss Gray, Magnetic, Agate Black, and Leadfoot. Now, this particular vehicle, I'm not really sure what color it is. Is it Stone Gray? Is it Abyss Gray? Is it Magnetic? I'm not really sure. While we ponder that and other mysteries of life, let's cover towing and payload capacity for the 2020 Ford F-150. The strongest engine isn't a red-blooded V8, but a powerful twin-turbo V6 that is capable of towing a class-leading 13,200 pounds. An F-150 without the trailer tow package can tug up to 7,000 pounds with either the V8 or the top-tier V6. Let's talk about fuel economy for the 2020 Ford F-150. Now, the F-150 offers a pair of twin-turbo V6 engines in the quest for V8 power coupled with better than V8 fuel economy. The 375 horsepower V6 model gets 19 miles per hour in the real-world highway fuel economy test, and that's 4 miles below its official EPA estimate. Okay, let's talk about the interior and let's talk about cargo space really fast for the 2020 Ford F-150. Now, yesterday's luxury sedan is now today's full-size pickup, and the F-150 has the space and equipment to prove it. It seduces with options that range from massaging seats to a panoramic sunroof, and there's also plenty of storage space in the F-150. It's a pickup after all. Let's quickly talk about the infotainment and the connectivity system for the 2020 Ford F-150. Now, this is an XLT, and it actually does have the optional touchscreen infotainment system, and it does have pretty decent graphics, and it's easy to learn, and it's loaded with useful features. We'll take a look at that in just a second. Speaking of features, let's talk about safety and driver assist features. Now, the 2020 Ford F-150 pickup can be equipped with almost every advanced safety feature and safety system that is available on passenger cars, plus a clever driver aid that makes the confusing work of backing up a trailer as easy as twisting a knob. Now, the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, that's the IIHS, has rated the 2020 F-150 as one of the safest pickups on the market, and that's pretty good. Okay, so we did our little formal part of this review. Now let's just kind of have a walk around, take a look at this vehicle up close. So we can see that this one didn't get the optional wheel well liners. I would have put the wheel well liners in there for sure. You know, I don't want to see all that under there. It's kind of beautiful in its own right, but I'd rather have the wheel well liners in there. Like I said, this one has the upgraded wheels. This one's an XLT. It looks very, very nice. The paint is really, really nice on this vehicle. Like I said, it's only got 1,000 miles on it, or just over 1,000 miles on it. Now, there's a lot of sunlight, so hopefully we don't have too much reflection here. You kind of see there's a nice shot of the door panel. Looks good. Carpet's nice. Everything looks good under there. You see that? That looks nice. Everything's nice under there. You got some USB outlets here. I see a couple of USB outlets, and then what do you got here? You got another 12-volt household style outlet there. That's pretty cool. You got a 60-40 split seat here that looks to fold down. Let's see actually how that works. I haven't actually tried it. Okay, so it legitimately took me a second to figure it out. I was trying to pull the back forward, and it doesn't actually pull forward. So there's this little tab here. You pull on this, and you pull on that, it'll flip up. Look at that. It just flips up. So you got a lot of storage space in there. So now you got some room to put some items that you might otherwise put back here, but depending on their size and shape, you might just be able to put it in there. That is called utility, and I like that. What I also like is it makes it really easy to clean under here too. You can vacuum really, really easy, really, really good, and fast. Looks to be little storage pockets in the back seats there, all right, on each side. These are the kind of things that over time they just stretch out and you lose all kinds of bad form. But still cool that they're there. I think the side mirrors are pretty cool. You know, you got your basic mirror there, and then you got the mirror piece that helps, I guess, see your blind spot a little bit better. I like that. There's a shot of that passenger side. There's no power seats, so you got a wheel to turn for your lumbar and all that. You got a lever here to pull to move the seat back there, and you got a bar under there so you can move the seat to and fro. All right, to move the seat to and fro. What does it look like here in the glove box? Glove box looks pretty spacious. A lot of space in there. You got a 12-volt style, not a household outlet, but just a 12-volt power outlet there. You want to charge something, charge a device, something like that, blah, blah, blah. There it is. What's cool is that this folds up, and actually it's a 6-passenger. I like that you can have 3 people up front. That's pretty cool, old school kind of way. Some of these can be optioned with a center console, depending on what you option them with. I kind of like the shifter on the column, kind of keep that true pickup style. I like that. No power mirrors on this one. It does have this touchpad for your keyless to do keyless entry. And I noticed on the infotainment in there in the settings, you can actually delete codes and create codes right from the infotainment. So that's actually pretty cool. Here's a shot of that infotainment. I haven't turned it on yet, but I will in a second. Here's your climate control. This is not the dual zone climate control here. You got a couple USBs down there. You got a little slot down here. This one is 4-wheel drive. So we got your settings for your 4-wheel drive. Here, this is not a leather wrapped steering wheel on this XLT, but it is a multi-function steering wheel. So it's got some settings for your volume and voice control and answering your phone, because you do have Bluetooth phone and audio and all that. And here are your gauges and everything. So maybe I should start it up so we can actually see these with some color. So I've got the seat flipped up, and I see this little tab down here, and I'm like, well, what's that thing? And I lift that, and look, you got an under storage right in between that seat. That's also a lot of cool utility. Okay, so here are all the gauges lit up. And yeah, we can see it's just got 1,011 miles on this particular unit. And it's very nice. Very, very nice. Like I said, it's got the 2.7 liter V6. Can you see the screen there? Yeah, you can see the screen. Lots of stuff. You can actually scroll through another set of things. It's easy to connect your phone. It's really nice. It's been nice. Like I said, I've had the vehicle for a few days, and it's been nice. Here's your stop start feature, because this vehicle has that stop start feature. This is how you turn that off if you don't want the engine to turn off when you come up to stop lights. The thing that's annoying, however, is that you have to hit that button every time you get in. It does not remember that, like some cars, which, I don't know. I wish it would remember that. Maybe next year they'll update that. Got all your controls up here, all your light stuff. And you've got your sunglass holder. We've got mirrors. We've got our mirrors here. They are not vanity mirrors. I mean, they're not illuminated vanity mirrors, but they are big and they are pretty nice. Here's the command center on the driver's side door. You've got your power mirrors. They don't fold, but you got your power mirrors and your doors and your windows and your locks and all that. You've got all your light switches, your manual column adjust. your parking brake, and then of course to pop the hood down there. And your pedals, these particular pedals are not adjustable. And just like on the other side, it's all manually adjustable seats over here. But it's no big deal. This is a very, very nice truck. A lot of storage along the doors. It's really nice. All right, so that's about it. I think we learned everything we really need to know about the 2020 Ford F-150. Anything else we need to know, we can figure that out in the build and price video I did. And so you want to know more about this vehicle, go check out that build and price review. Like I said, I put a link down in the description below. And yeah. All right, so I'm going to wrap this video up. If you found this review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the very next video.